taking you through this facility.
Good afternoon to everyone. Hope you all settled. So there are some areas where the districted where we do the testing. Majorly we do the maintenance operation per day. We do certain checks, and after 1 year we do a major check, and after 4 years we have going to replace some parts. So doing those parts, we have the workshop mainly over here, and for after doing the replacement, after doing the maintenance activities, we have to bring to the this OHC line, which is called the inspection bay line. So this inspection bay line where the OHC is available with the power, we check the train, everything is okay, then we send the train to the main line. So we have 4 lines over here dedicatedly where we can able to place 2 trains in each track. So our train is a 3-car configuration. We have procured the train from South Korea. It's a Hyundai Rotem company from South Korea. So the trains have come in the year 2013. So in 2013 onwards, we have been maintaining this one. So 2017, we have started the revenue. It's been almost like 8 years we have been maintaining this depot. So there are 4 lines over here, and we have another 4 lines in the workshop which will be going there. And there is the stores area. It's a consolidated stores area for power supply, traction, signaling, track, everything we have a stores area. Connecting to this one, we have a separate sections like bogie workshop, traction workshop, driving gear workshop, battery workshop, door workshop. So internally there are some workshops are there are separate test benches are there. So those test benches are used for those test equipment. So we'll go to that one. So this is one area which we call as the PPO room. So this PPO room is mainly for the planning. It has the underground system. It has the complete info. We have 16 stapling lines over there. You can see over there. Everything comes from that line. So certain trains which doesn't require checks. Line where the panther will raise and connect the 25 kV. We don't have the power line here. We bring using the shunter. So that we call it a diesel shunter. The shunter will couple the train and we bring the train to the workshop. Here we do the major adjustment. The bogie has been separated from the platform. So that bogie will separate it. We'll do all the major checks. The dimension check will do. So our 3-car configuration, GM car, trailer car and the driving motor car. So in the driving motor we have the traction motor, which I'll try to take it because these are the traction motor area. So you can see these are traction motors which are lying over there. These are the traction motors. So we separate those traction motors. We check internal engine and the motor and the back of the motor. Again from the motor we check the battery. So that's how we check everything. There are some certain checks. There are some critical main areas. So this is the value which we have to maintain. So beyond this value, the particular component is failed. We have to replace with the main component, or else we have to do the repair action. So anything which has been failed or out of criteria, we have certain parameters. Within those parameters, the value has to come. With those values, again these have been prepared by the original equipment manufacturer, who have designed this, who have done this one, they have given these values. So our main motto is we have to maintain those parts. So we have around 150 members of only to the main line for the passengers. So in the passenger service also there are some issues. They are here for 2 years, they will rectify the issue. After 2 years, it's completely by us to take the train to maintain the train. We do regular maintenance like yearly check. We have weekly check and we call it A check. A check is once in 15 days or 5,000 kilometers. So 5,000 kilometers roughly we can just usually like 1 week have around 90 days. Then when the train has come to 1 lakh. So those kilometers are empty, then we come back. Then after 4 years we call it intermediate overhaul. Like 4 years the train has run, it around 5 lakh kilometers it has run. So we have to bring the train, we have to do the part. Overhaul. Then again 10 lakh. 10 lakh kilometers we do almost like 80%. 80% of the train we completely replace the parts, we replace the bearing.
Like here.
Correct. 4 years we just do the physical check. In case of any major problem is there, we replace the part. So we estimate that these are the major parts which we have to do. Replacement. These are the parts which we have to do the service. These are the parts which we have to do the physical inspection. So those inspection parts we maintain. Whereas the rotation train, because we have to do the train again 6 for 11. So we keep some 2 trains of spare material. We make this spare material to shift to the train, and then remove one, we do the servicing, and we keep it. So we'll go to one lab, and then we'll go to the PCB detailing.
Only here we can do underframe. On the other lines we can go inside to check the underframe.
The output of air has to be correct. So if output of air is not correct, what will happen? The brake will not be applied on time because there is a less volume created or less pressure is needed. So to make that one, we test the difference because this is again a compressor part. Internally there are some parts which will have its own bearing. Like it has safety piston, empty piston, and it has a board. So those pistons continuously move, and over a period of time those will get wear. So we have to open all those parts, and then we have to replace those parts. After replacement, we check the output, the volume of air which is coming. So it is about like 872 liters per minute. So that much output of volume of air. So this is one test bench. After overhauling, all those parts replacement, gasket replacement. There is a crankshaft piston of that one. Crankshaft has the bearings. So all those bearings have been done by the in-house team, like a complete post-mortem. Almost 100% of the parts have been replaced internally by our team. Complete overhauling has been done. Then we bring out here, we place this here. How to say there are some temperature sensors connected to this one. So using those temperature sensors, we measure the temperature. This is the temperature which is recorded over there. So it is within the criteria. So this criteria, everything will be measured over here, and the output volume will be checked. Once the volume is there within the criteria, then we put it in the train. So this is one kind of test bench which we do. Similarly, this is the door test bench. This is the door opening closing. There is a EDC, the electronic door control unit. So that electronic door control unit, which takes those electronic door control unit, we fix it over here. These are the 2 doors which are artificial and integrated. So we give a power supply and we monitor those EDC. So this is one kind of door test bench which we measure everything over here. We measure everything, all the parameters. And this is one test bench which is called as universal test bench. So in the train there are so many walls are there. So like pressure sensor, residual wall, those walls will have the control of the vehicle. So all those walls will overhaul and test over. So like this, each and every part has test benches in separate flow. So this is one flow which covers majorly over the train. So we go to the lab area. delay system, the announcement system inside the train. So the announcement system, what happens? Certain component will have certain failure. Like one RD route display is not working, one side destination is not working, or one particular information display is not working. So what we do is that particular component which a train operator reports to the OCC, then the particular train will bring it over here through the PPAO. That particular component we take out, we bring it over here to the lab. The good one, the tested one, we take it immediately and we fit it in the train and we send the train for the revenue. So that we give 100% the train availability for the operation. The remote part we test over here, and there are some components which are testing components. So we check each and everything. This output has to come, whether input has there or not, whether there is a problem with the power card or the control board. So they check very minutely. They open the PCB output level, input level, everything they check, and then they carry out the repair. So this is one area where we are not depending on the vendors or suppliers or the OEMs. We carry out the testing on our own. Because you can see these are the parts which you have done almost like, you can see around total cost saving about 61 lakhs which you have done about for this 2025. So instead of sending it over there, so we have to send it over there, the time consuming process after sending over there, the vendor will say this part is not available or else it will take 6 months of time. So we cannot wait those particular components because we have to run the train. So to make that fit, we have one lab over here. There is one more lab over there where they do the minus PCB level, capacitor level replacement. We carry out here, we make the particular car fit, then the component fits, then we test it over here, and then we send it back to the train. So in the train, there is a separate team, there is a testing team, they carry out the testing, and then once after testing, we give the train for the revenue service, for the passenger operation. They say 1 lakh items they charge.